What's going on, guys? It's the Bag of Tricks here. Welcome back to another video. Me and Fern are out here in the garage, and today I wanted to go over the biggest changes to my ski gear for this season. I was waiting for all of my new gear to get here, and Glade just sent me out a care package with my new goggles for the year. And so now all of the new stuff that I'm gonna be rocking for the rest of the season is here, and I felt it was time to bring you this video. The other nice thing about waiting a little bit to do this video was I've got the chance to use my new boots, which we'll talk about, use my new skis, which we'll talk about, and I have numerous days of skiing now in my boots and my skis, and I can actually give you guys a good idea of how I'm feeling about them at this point in the season, whereas when I normally make this video before the year, if I have anything new, I can tell you that I'm hyped about the stuff, but I can't really tell you how it performs without actually testing it. First things first, the most important piece of gear that I'm rocking today is the Everyday's Bluebird hat. Check it out on the web store. Buying something off the web store is the #1 way to support the channel. We have a ton of them in stock, and I would love for you guys to rock your own Everyday's Bluebird hat. So check it out, link down below in the description. All right, so let's get into this. I'm not gonna talk too much about my outerwear because as you guys can probably see, if you've been following the channel for years now, you would know that this is an outfit I've been wearing for years. There's nothing new about it. My pants are Saga for people asking. Saga's unfortunately out of business. It's extremely unfortunate because they made some of the sickest stuff in the game back then. The vest is gibberish, crew neck is gibberish. Gibberish is still going strong. Check them out. They make a lot of sick outerwear still. And I try to pick stuff up every year from them, but you know, I really like this outfit and I really like how it goes with the rest of the kit that I got. So that is why I'm wearing it again this year. The light blue pants, they're out, man. I will say since the last time I did one of these, I did switch up the mittens. I had Hestra white leather mittens. They ripped. And so I got the Wells Lamont. I don't even know what these are called, honestly. They're just type in Wells Lamont white mittens and I'm sure they'll come up. A ton of skiers have them. I love them. They do the job, and yeah, I'll probably just keep rocking these forever. Okay, so moving on, I wanna talk about what I wear from Glade. I wore it last season, but I didn't do one of these videos last season. So this is new, the Glade 10-mile helmet. They make helmets now, and they actually make this with MIPS. So maybe next year I'll pick up the MIPS version, but super simple helmet, super clean. I actually took the earmuffs off because I like the look without it. You got the little back buckle here to tighten it up. The thing I really like about it, the line of the helmet matches the top line of their goggles and makes it look seamless. And yeah, I love it. No complaints at all. And then the goggles. What did Glade send me this year for goggles? I've been rocking Glades for years. I love everything they come out with. I love my goggles. I have a discount code down below in the description to get 10% off your order. So if you want a helmet from Glade, if you think these goggles look sick or any of the goggles in our videos look sick, use that link and code down below in the description to get 10% off your next Glade order. I can't say enough good things about Glade. They hook us up every season with a care package. Much, much love. We've been working together for years. The goggles get better and better and better. And this year they sent me, well, I chose which goggles I wanted, and it's the Adapt 2. I got the black photochromic lens with the lavender strap. But yeah, so this lens is what I really want to talk about with these. The photochromic lens transitions from like a blackout lens, which I love that look, I love the black look, to a semi almost clear lens, and it depends on the lighting situation. So this is something that Glade is doing and is doing really well because I've used one of these lenses in the past, but I've never had the blackout lens. So that's super sick. I actually used it the other day on a day where I got there when it was sunny out, I left when it was dark out, and it did a phenomenal job transitioning, and I never was like, man, I can't see, or I'm struggling to see. So yeah, super stoked to try these out more. I've only worn them for one day, but really enjoyed them. And again, love the goggles that Glade has sent me in the past. So yeah, photochromic, black and lavender strap, Adapt 2. All right, guys, so covered the Glade goggles. Let's talk about the skis. So this year, for the first time ever, I am riding jskis. These are the jskis Joyride. It's their most park-specific ski that they make, and this graphic is the Fire Sky graphic. If you guys don't know, the sick thing about jskis is they make a limited run of graphics. So they made like 200 sets of this graphic right here on this model of ski, on this shape of ski, and once they're sold out, they're sold out. You can't get them ever again. So they're limited edition skis. The graphics are always rotating, and they look sick, dude. They always look so sick. I saw these on their site, and I'm like, I do a lot of POV stuff. I do a lot of videos where you see my skis. My skis are very prominent in them, and this graphic's insane. I love it, and I think it'll look really cool on videos, and so far, that has been the truth. Yeah, I got the Joyride because I was between the Joyride and their All Play, which is kind of a do-it-all, one ski quiver type ski. But the more I thought about it, I was like, 99% of the time when I'm skiing, unless I'm going out west for a trip, I'm skiing in the park, and I'm skiing like East Coast ice conditions where I don't really need much else than a park ski. And this is a traditional park ski. I mean, it's cambered, symmetrical, and it's 90 millimeters underfoot. So a little bit narrower than the Chronics I wore last year, which got, I mean, they're behind me, but they exploded and they are unskiable this year. So yeah, 90 millimeters underfoot, full camber shape. I've been looking for a ski that's similar to my favorite ski of all time, which was the 2016 line Chronic that I started this channel on. You guys probably remember those skis. They ended up getting stolen, RIP. And I've been trying and failing to find a ski that's very, very similar to that. And I think these are the closest I've gotten. They feel almost identical to that ski. I've skied everything from park to ice to a little bit of fresh snow at Seven Springs. We got out there and actually got some really good conditions. And no matter what I've thrown at them so far, they felt really, really good. They feel stable at high speed. They feel stable on jumps. The swing weight is non-existent on them. They're like the lightest weight skis that I can remember skiing. They feel like nothing's there when spinning on or off of rails. Got a good amount of pop. I was wondering how flexy they would be because jskis are known to be on the flexier side, but they feel like the perfect amount. Like I can butter them, but they don't feel like they're gonna wash out ever. They just feel like a good amount of everything. And I've really enjoyed them so far. I can't complain at all. I would highly suggest anybody looking for their next pair of park skis or any skis to check out J. One thing is I got the 175s, and that is a shorter length than I've ever skied, I think, since I've been like a grown adult. And I was a little bit worried that the short length and maybe they're too flexy, how stable are they gonna be? And I haven't had any problems at all. I'm about 5'10"-ish on a good day. And dude, these skis just rip. I can't wait to keep skiing them because I just think I'm finally fully comfortable on them, and now I want to unlock their full potential and just start throwing everything I can on them. Jskis, Joyrides with the Fire Sky graphic, and then the bindings are Look Pivot 15s, the gold. I've had these bad boys for a while, had them on the Vishnu, and now they are onto bigger and newer things with the J skis. And look at the bases, man. So crazy, such a sick pair of skis. For all the people asking, what skis am I riding this year? Those look crazy, what are they? J skis, Joyride. Check them out. I'm also rocking some jskis poles this year. These are the Wizard Staff adjustable poles. They're freaking awesome, and I make them as short as humanly possible for when I'm in the park, but when we go out west next week and I get to rip these bad boys out west and get a feel for them out there, I'm gonna have some nice poles to go with it. I was using these bad boys, these ancient cross-country poles from like Norway, and like from the 1950s, they look like they got a metal spike on the end. So I've always liked the white look, and these are just like, honestly, they are these poles, but from the 21st century. The white is sick, and yeah, they've been holding up really well. All right, let's move on to the final part of this video, new boots. Let's talk about these new boots. I have had full tilt boots for the last, I don't even know how many years, and I've not enjoyed the full tilt experience. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wanted Dabello Il Moro, I don't know, man. But I went to the ski shop and I said, you know what? Even though I want those boots, I'm not gonna order them online. I'm gonna go to a boot fitter. I'm gonna do the responsible thing, go to a boot fitter, and whatever boot fits me best is what I'm walking out of the shop with, no matter how they look. So I go to the shop, we do the boot fitting, I try on a ton of different boots, and what do you know? The Il Moro tennis ball colored boots are the ones that fit me the best. Now, a part of me was pumped because I wanted to try Il Moros. A part of me was bummed because I really did not like the color, and if you guys saw my outfit last year, it just wasn't gonna work, right? It just wasn't gonna work. But then I remembered that somehow, after like 10 years of owning these pants, the accent color on them, for whatever reason, is the same exact color as the boots. And so suddenly I was like, not only is this outfit going to look good, it might be one of my favorite outfits of all time. So then the neon yellow was much more bearable, but Looks aside, how do I like the boots so far? So first things first, I sized a whole full size down in these boots. They're narrower than my full tilts. I finally have boots that legitimately feel like they fit my feet. That being said, it's been painful to break these in, for sure. I mean, they're not super comfortable yet. I wear them pretty loose on like the loosest buckle settings when I'm out there. But yeah, it's been the new ski boot experience. Like you gotta expect it to feel pretty rough at first, and that's been the case with this. All that being said, with these on the lowest buckle setting, the loosest setting, my feet feel substantially more locked in than my full tilts. The 110 Flex feels, I thought it was gonna be too stiff because up until this point, I'd used really low flex tongues on my full tilts. I think because it finally fits me properly and everything is locked in, my calf is locked in, my ankle is locked in, my heel is locked in, everything locks in, the Flex feels phenomenal. Having the heel strap here at the angle is locking my heel in really nicely. And yeah, I mean, they feel really, really good. They feel like a performance boot. They do not feel like a comfortable, these are gonna make your feet happy boot. I can tell that I have way more control over my skis. I feel way more confident on my skis this year, and my feet are not sloshing around in there at all. I'm able to butter, I'm able to press. I've never been able to do that kind of stuff. When I land switch, my heels aren't flinging up out of the boot, and I feel way more comfortable and confident in these boots than I have in years. And that's huge. That's what I wanted. Yeah, man, the other crazy thing is they are not heat molded. They are not molded at all. For new boots, yeah, they're gonna be uncomfortable, but they haven't been so uncomfortable that I was like, I need footbeds, I need these molded. Really stoked on these, really stoked on the skis, really stoked on the Glades. And I know a lot of people have been asking, what's the setup, what boots, what skis? So let's break it down one more time. The goggles, Glade Adapt 2, blackout lens, lavender strap, skis, jskis Joyrides, 175 centimeters long, 90 millimeter underfoot, the Fire Sky graphic, and boots, the Dalbello Il Moro 110s in 26.5. There it is, guys. That is the ski gear for the year. If you guys have any questions about any of my gear, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to them. I'm super stoked. I'm so stoked on this season. It's been a phenomenal winter. I've been riding good. Glade discount code in the description. Be sure to check that out. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.